I don't know why I'm talking like that. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. I had a traumatic evening today. I went to the servo to get a coffee, and when I was on my way back to my house, I saw this little teeny tiny ringtail possum, and it darted under a car, and I was like, please don't run out on the road. And it ran out on the road and it crossed 2 lanes of traffic, got to like the nature strip in the middle where there's like heaps of grass and there's even a few trees, and I was like, and I yelled out to it, I was like, no, stay there. And it didn't, and it went across the other 2 lanes of traffic, and then it got hit by 2 different cars, and I saw its little body go flying up in the air, and it was so little, and I'm really traumatized. It just made me really, really sad. Like, it was the size of like a possum that should be on its mum's back still. Like, I don't know where its mum was, but it was in a hurry to get somewhere, so... Oh my god, it was really... Yeah, anyway. I was having a bit of a cry, and then some guy on a bike yelled out something at me. I don't know what he yelled at me, but excuse me, can't a woman psychotically cry in public over a possum? Leave me alone. I don't appreciate that. I'm a very sensitive person, okay? It was very upsetting. Anyway, yeah, so that was really sad, and yeah. Yes, so not a good start to the evening, but we will see, this is why I don't let Nori out, because that would happen to Nori, because Nori's stupid and she would get hit by a car. I live on a really busy road, so yeah, that's why my cat's not allowed outside, because she's too dumb to survive. All right, let's do the spelling bee. All right, our letters are T, G, N, A, L, I, and we have to use the letter F. Words must be at least 4 letters long. Let's go. Vantail? Vantailing? I wonder if that's going to be the panagram or whatever the F it's called. Not a word. Excuse me, fantails are a very, very famous chocolate in Australia, and we don't appreciate that. Is that how you spell fantail? It is, right? I wonder why he didn't like it. That's just kind of rude. Oh, I finished it. Hello, Rock 3D. What's up in the hood? All right. Ugh. Man, why didn't that possum listen to me? I know it can't speak English, but why did it do that? It could have just waited until the... made it to the middle, like it was safe, and then it just kept on going. Why did you keep on going? I'm so upset. Either Edie or Eddie, who played Carmela on The Sopranos. You know what? I never watched The Sopranos, and it probably would be a show that I like, but because a lot of people that I don't like The Sopranos, that means I won't watch it, because that's just the type of person that I am. The Something Innocent, Edith Horton's Pulitzer-winning novel. Bother Persistently, India's Goa for one. 28 Summers author Hildebrand. Vocal Support Group. Swirly Coloured Marble. Copy Paper Size. Raccoon's Relative. Frequently. Maybe. What are we doing here? I don't know. Goa River? Raccoon's relative. What are raccoons related to? I look like a raccoon right now because I cried off all my mascara. Because a possum made me cry because it didn't listen to me and it ran across the road. Why did it do that? The thing is, like, even if I ran after it and tried to stop the cars, I still wouldn't have been fast enough because I'm a cripple. And also, I just don't think people can run that fast. Hello, Hayley Ruby. Even if I wasn't a cripple, I don't think I would have been able to stop the cars. I don't know if they would have been able to brake anyway. I don't know. Pulitzer winning novel. I don't know. Don't they just hand those things out to anyone these days? By the way, everyone, Australian possums are super cute. Oh yeah, they're not like evil possums like opossums or whatever the fuck they have in America. Those things are terrifying. Although apparently they have really nice like personalities, the American ones. Our ones are cute but have evil personalities. Although, the lady that lives next door to me, she feeds these possums carrots, and the mummy possum would come to her and get carrot with her little baby on her back. It was cute. So I guess you can make friends with a possum. My dad had to... Hello from Sydney. Hello from Melbourne. Whereabouts in Sydney are you from? I'm from Western Sydney. Originally. Vocal support group. Swirly coloured marble. I was going to say agate, but that doesn't have an I in it. What's a swirly colour? Granite? Is granite swirly? Nah. You're from Campbelltown? Oh, nice. I'm from Granville. What happened to Campbelltown getting a Jollibees? How come you guys didn't get a Jollibees? Because I was going to travel out to Campbelltown to try Jollibees. But now there's... I don't know. They were going to build it before COVID and then they didn't. Edie, who played Camilla on The Sopranos. 3D, a 5? Oh, a 5. Raccoon's relative. Frequently. Bother persistently. I don't know. What are we doing? Yeah, we're sucking at this tonight, guys. I don't know. I don't know what any of these are. What is related to a raccoon? Because raccoon dogs, like tanukis and stuff like that, they're not, and the red panda as well isn't actually related to the raccoon. So what is related to the raccoon? Something in America, I would assume. But I don't know what. Hello. Ancon woodchuck. That does not fit. But how much is a woodchuck a real thing? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Is that a real thing? Is it really real? Oh no. Oh no. Noob. Noobicider. It's a nice name you got there. Hey, Catzilla. You think they're also called groundhogs? Oh, I know what a groundhog is. I know Groundhog Day, the movie. Hi, Catzilla, again. I kind of want to give that possum a funeral, but like, I don't have a garden to bury it in. I don't know. I think it was trying to make its way to the park, but it never made it. Rest in peace, possum. It was so little. Why wasn't it with its mummy? It's nice because you are the founder of the noob army. Wow, cringe. I don't believe in things being cringe. I think cringe is in the eye of the beholder. That's what I think. I don't know. I just see a whole, like, 2 generations of people on the planet being too scared to do anything because they think someone's going to think that they're cringe. Do you know what I think is cringe? Caring about what other people think of you. It's so liberating to, like, I don't know, probably because I have such a little respect for the majority of people on this planet that I like. That, yeah, I don't care. Like, if people think that I'm cringe, I'm like, cool. Noobers should just get good. Well, that's what we're all doing out here. We're trying to... You're about to finish. Well, I hope it's a big load. I don't know. Is that what you're supposed to say? Please do a countdown. All right. Here's to your premature ejaculation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Splooge. Hello, the Dark Knight. What's up? I don't know. Apparently it's a spectator sport around here. Raccoons? Relative. Oh, maybe it's a beaver. Does that fit? No, that's not how you spell beaver, is it? I think it's got it. The hell did I just see and hear and read? I don't know. I don't know. Someone's into exhibitionism in charts, I guess. They want us to all know that they're splooging. I don't know. I'm not here to judge, you know, like people get off on some weird things. Speaking of, I want to talk about Katy Perry and Ruby Rose later. And for the record, I have always said that about Katy Perry. I done been saying that since like 2008. People don't listen. People need to listen to me. I can tell a shit cunt from looking at them. I can see it from a mile away, you know. Can you tell a joke? Sure. Hint? Yeah, let's get a hint. Reveal word. A coyote is related to a raccoon. Isn't a coyote a dog? Or is that a different animal? I thought coyote was spelt different than that. What is that? A coyote? Oh, what the fuck is that? It's native to South America, Central America, and Mexico. Oh, it's not a coyote. Don't worry, guys. Dyslexia. I thought it was like coyote spelled wrong. Not go a river? Oh. Well, look at you giving us the wrong answers. Oh, yeah, because... Maybe it's a state? Does India have states? It does now. Because that fits. Shush. Alright, let's just say go as a state. Yeah, because I didn't know if they had, like, provinces or whatever over there. Like, who knows? Three F letter. That doesn't fit. There's something innocent. It's a Coda Mundi. That sounds like it should be Australian. Mundi feels like a very, like, Australian. Like Yarramundi, all those types of places. Ooh, I've been swimming in a swimming hole in Yarramundi. Shout out to Western Sydney / Blue Mountains. I don't know what you would classify that as. What part? Falco? Yeah, that does sound very Sopranos. That does sound very Sopranos-esque. Copy paper size. Frequently. Often. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. 28 Summers author Hildebrand. I don't know, something that ends in IN. Bother persistently. Now, Australia already has wombats and koalas. Yeah, because we're awesome. Vocal support group of fans. Ooh, what about anti-fans? I learned about anti-fans from watching K-dramas. And boy, am I glad that I did. What an interesting... What an interesting concept. Bother persistently nag at? Let's say that's the answer. Feels like something an American would say. The accent is amazing. Thank you. I was born with it. Well, I guess I wasn't born with it, but I guess I was born into it. Three down is illegal. Oh, this is agate. We did it! Yeah, I said agate, but it didn't fit because you said Goa was river. I said swirly marble is agate, and then I didn't fit, and then I tried to fit granite. Yay, we did it. Plop, plop, plop. Six across is age of... Age of Innocence. That's a Smashing Pumpkins song. On Machina, the Machines of God. Thank you. Released in the year 2000. Just like Silverchair said, they would make it up to us in the year 2000, but they never did. Why are we still here just to suffer? Every day I can feel my legs. Donald Trump is the biblical Antichrist? No, the Antichrist is initially supposed to be loved by everybody, actually. The Book of Revelation is my favorite book in the Bible because it's really goth. And I've read it, like, I don't know how many times. I don't know. Is it weird that I find it titillating? Probably. Am I weird? Yeah, I mean, you could make that argument. Let's go. All right, the game is connections. There are 16 words. There are 4 categories. We don't know what those categories are, so we need to group together 4 words that might have a connection and guess. And if we guess correctly, it would tell us what that category was and why those words were connected. I forgot what I was saying halfway through, so I hope that makes sense. I ADHD'd myself. I got disinterested in my own thoughts, so, you know. All right, our words are cool, whip, mask, ride. Ooh. Damn, New York Times. Anybody seen the AI slop image of Trump dressed up as Jesus? Yeah, he tried to say that it was like him healing people, like the Red Cross. And it's like, nah, dude. Nah, dude. You love that for him? Oh yeah, we'll have a look at what the Pope said about Islam being our friend today, because we love that. We love that for the Pope. I noticed he didn't mention another Abrahamic religion. Don't know if he's sending a message, but he may or may not be. Cool whip. Whip. We should insert the clip of Stewie from Family Guy saying cool whip. I don't know why. All right. Cool whip mask. Right. Yeah, the New York Times is horny today. Needle, camp, fan, wheels, auto, bodysuit. Yeah, they're really horny. Heat, roast, day, claws, bra, and rib. Needle, rib, roast. What's another word for like being kind of like when you're like giving someone shit? You needle them, you roast them, you rib them, maybe ride them? Although we all know, yeah, ride someone's ass, well, I mean, depends how hot they are, really. It's usually not their ass though, it's usually another appendage, but that's okay. Some people are into being pegged, I hear. That's a thing with the later generations. Not my thing, but... Tease! Ooh, the New York Times is feeling randy today, baby. I knew it. Thank you for the countdown. I mean, that's kind of weird that that's your kink. You know that you can just pay cam girls to do that for you. Although there's some Twitch streamers that are also cam girls, so it's like double your bang for buck, I guess. Cool. Fan. Slang for cars. Wheels. Whip. Auto. And bra. What's another one? Mask, bra, claws, day, bodysuit, heat, fan, camp, and cool. What's the other one? My whip. You don't know much about cars. Well, I've heard people say wheels, whip, and auto. What else do they say? Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Heat, mask, bodysuit, and bra. Ooh. Is this a sauna thing? Maybe. I don't think it is a sauna thing because this is from the New York Times. I don't think they would have sauna culture. Heat for cop car? Oh, I never heard that before. Whip. A whip? Nah. Bodysuit, mask, claws, and whip if you dress up as Catwoman. Bodysuit, claws, whip, and a mask. Catwoman, let's go. Shout out to the hottest Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer. I don't know, she still looks fucking good. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna chuck it out there. Do with it what you will. Alright, it wasn't car because whip is gone. The read, wow. Hi there, another YouTuber. Hi there, PC Suffering. Are you a PC that is suffering? Are you a PC that became sentient? Or is your PC so shit that it's causing your suffering? Please let us know. Please like and subscribe. Subscribe. 1 like equals 1 prayer. Do I like cheese? Yeah, cheese is delicious, but it makes me fat. I did have a cheese and tomato on toast yesterday because I was ravenously hungry. I can't believe it was Catwoman. I was actually... Oh, you know what I was thinking? Because I was reading about Ruby Rose today, and I thought she played Catwoman, but she played Batgirl. But anyway. And then I was thinking about all the people that played Catwoman, and I was thinking it was definitely... Because Halle Berry should have been good, right? But she wasn't. I don't know. I just because she's hot, you know, she was really hot. Well, she's still hot, you know, but I don't know. Anyway. Day heat fan in camp. Look, Catzilla, I'm gonna trust you. I almost called you Truckzilla. Isn't that a monster truck? Truckzilla, the one that eats all the other cars? I'm not gonna lie, I would probably love to go to monster trucks and see the big truck that eats... No, Truckosaurus! That's the truck that eats the other trucks, isn't it? I don't know. Look, I don't know about monster trucks, but kind of want to watch it. Gravedigger? Ruby Rose, isn't that a cartoon character? No, it's she used to be a VJ on Channel V in Australia that was like on Foxtel. It used to be like Australia's version of MTV. And then she like went to America and she got famous on Orange is the New Black, and because she kind of looked like a young Angelina Jolie, she got propelled into the spotlight. And then she dated one of the Veronicas, and then they had a big like breakup and anything. Anyway, it turns out back in the day, Katy Perry put her snail mucus on Ruby Rose's face without consent. So we're going to talk about that later. I don't know how else to... How about a nice can of VB? VB reminds me of my dad, so I like it because of that. Also, on one of my New South Wales Blues jerseys, it has the VB logo on it, and that is cute. It's cute. It's very Australian. I like it. But the newer ones are sponsored by Tui's, so what are we supposed to do? If it was Halle Berry, the keyword would be bra. Ooh. I'm Australian. I'm the 3rd Australian VTuber you've watched in your lifetime. Cool. I don't know what this is. Cool down, fan down, camp down, heat down. I don't know. I think it's gonna... I don't know what this is gonna be. I'm having a hard time. I can't believe I got the Catwoman one. Wheels down on a plane. Wheels down... Bra down, fan down, day down, cool down, wheels down, cool down. Nah. Be the first to drink a VB on stream. I don't really drink VB these days. I mainly just drink soju and like... I typically will drink like a Japanese or a Korean beer or a Czech beer. Like not to, you know, not to be un-Australian, but... I don't know, it's just how I feel, you know? Am I lame? Yeah, fair enough. Look, I did have a Carlton draft last time I was at the pub. I did have a Carlton draft the last time I was at the pub. Okay, I did have Carlton. And I used to drink Tui's Extra Dry. I used to drink Tui's Extra Dry because that's what my boyfriend at the time drank, and that's what he always bought me. Anyway, the disappointment is high. Well, yeah, be disappointed. Well, VB makes me sad because it makes me think of my daddy, and I miss my dad. I miss my dad, and I already saw a possum die tonight, guys. Why are you trying to make me cry? Why are you trying to make me cry? It's just rude. I'm already traumatized. Did he run out on you? No, he ran out on the road and got hit by 2 cars. Daytime, bra time. Sometimes I say bra time when I actually have said bra time when I put my... Sometimes I talk to myself while I'm getting dressed and I'm like, socks time. And then I'm like, bra time. So maybe it's like bra time, daytime, heat time. Or sometimes I say that when I put my electric blanket on. I say heat time, bra time, pants. But I think that's just because I might be autistic. I don't know. I'm very artistic. I have been told I'm very artistic. Statistically, more than one possum died tonight. Yeah, I know. 2 cars. Yeah, one after the other, and his little body went flying up in the air. And that's why I was crying at the beginning of the stream, because I was so sad. I was so sad. I tried to stop him, but I couldn't. He was so fast. And the thing is, he made it across 2 lanes of traffic, and he was safe if he had have stayed on the on the nature strip, but he didn't. He tried to cross the road again, and he as soon as he went off the nature strip onto the road, oh, I got his little body. That sounds so mean. Well, it was the smallest little possum I've ever seen. It was so small it should have still been on its mummy's back. Cool down, camp down. I don't know. Auto cool, fan heat, settings on your auto. Oh, you're so smart. These are aircon settings. We should know this. Catzilla, you should know this. You also live in the land of air conditioning, Catzilla. Is he alive? No, he was so little. He was the littlest thing I've ever seen in my life. I saw his body and fur go flying up in the air. Day, camp, bra, and wheels. Training bra, training camp. Training bra, that's so offensive. What about if you're a full-grown adult woman that still fits into a training bra? That's just rude, and I feel... My dad? Did I say my dad? No, I said a possum. What? I did say a possum, right? I said I already saw a possum get hit by a car tonight, didn't I? Did I leave out the word possum? Surely not. I'm so confused. Anyway. Hello, random VTuber. How is going? Is going good, I guess. No, my dad doesn't have a little body and he's still alive. I don't think I did. I swear I said possum. My pet possum's dad? What? Hyperbovian. Hyperbovian, I did say it was a possum that got hit by a car, not my dad. If my dad got hit by a car, I wouldn't be streaming. What the fuck? I'm not, what's her name? Valkyrie or whatever. My brother was mean to me, so I don't care that he was dead. Or whatever the fuck. I did say possum because you made the joke that more than one had died. Yeah, I did say possum. These people just have no comprehension skills. See, DJ Santy knows what's up. Because if I didn't say the word possum, then how would he have said that more than one possum died tonight? I just didn't see it. You guys just can't follow a story. Maybe you joined at a bad time? No, it's not a bad time. But at least 2 people heard that wrong. You get 1, but 2? You just joined at the arse end of it, maybe is what you meant? Yeah. Alright, we got the U and the I and we know where they are. So let's try and think of words it could be. Rubio? I think that's somebody's name. But that's somebody's name. That's not a word. Maybe it's a cubit, like the measurement. No way! Guys, I solved it! Hyperbovian, you knew I was saying that a possum got hit by a car and not my dad, right? I swear I didn't do that. You solved with only greens. What does that mean? I don't understand what it's saying. Alright, we're going from perfume to genius. We're looking for something with 6 letters. We don't know which clue this pertains to. Perfume something, 1959. Something perfume, a piece of camping gear. Perfume something, category of several Olympic events. A something in a perfume may take years to arrive. Perfume and the something, 1991. Bravo, what a perfume of something. Change one letter in perfume to get a container. Drop a trigram 3 letters from perfume to get a wise person. I'm good, it's just regular English language ambiguity. Drop the last letter of perfume to slump. Insert a letter into perfume to get a part of the body. Perfume usually comes in a bottle. Bottle something, 1959. Something bottle, a piece of camping gear. Bottle something, category of several Olympic events. A something in a bottle might take years to arrive. Message. Message something, 1959. Something message, a piece of camping gear. Message something, category of several Olympic events. Message and the something. Bravo, what a message of something. Change one letter in message to get a container. Drop a trigram 3 letters from message to get a wise person. Oh, a sage. I'm good, it's just regular English. Well, he did say he was ESL. Sage something, 1959. Something sage, a piece of camping gear. Sage something, category of several Olympic events. Sage and the something. Bravo, what a sage of something. Change one letter in sage to get a container. Drop the last letter from sage to get a slump. Sag. Sag something, 1959. Something sag, a piece of camping gear. Sag something, category of several Olympic events. Sag and the something. Bravo, what a sag of something. Change one letter in sag to get a container. Bag? Bag something, 1959. Oh, a sleeping bag is a piece of camping gear. Sleeping something, 1959. Oh, Sleeping Beauty, I think, is 1959, right? That's like the second Disney movie, I think. Okay, Beauty something, category of several Olympic events. Beauty and the Beast is 1991. Gave me all my complexes about mans that I have. A cubit is a classical measurement. The Romans measured things in cubits. Yeah, I know, that's why I said it. Beast something, category of several Olympic events. Bravo, what a beast of a... something? Insert a letter into beast to get a part of a body. Ooh, breast. Kinky. Everyone's feeling a little bit frustrated tonight, I think. Breast something, category of several Olympic events. Ooh, breaststroke. Bravo, what a stroke of... genius. Did I just do all of this by myself? I think I did. Am I Maybe the coffee and the shock of seeing that poor little posse die made me smart. Maybe trauma makes me better. Maybe that's why I'm so strong. Maybe that's why I'm going to become the strongest person in the world. Let's think about it. It could be real. We don't know. But did you see that, guys? Did you see what I did? Am I the champion? I think I am. I think I might be. All right, it's time for Contexto. We're trying to guess a word, any word in the English language. The algorithm will designate a numeric value based on how close we are to the answer, with the answer being number 1, and the farthest away being like, I don't know, 10,000 or something. I don't know how it works. Big brain, big stream, indeed. I might have to get a new skull because my skull's so small. The answer's Melbourne. You know what? I think you might be right this time. Well, let's try coffee because that's all that Melbourne has to offer the world. And hipster. Obnoxious. What else? We'll just go through all the things about Melbourne. Okay, well, it's not Melbourne because... Oh, Greens voter. It'll say it won't accept it, but we'll try that. Type just one word. See, it doesn't even want to acknowledge. Oh, try hard. Let's try that. It doesn't know that word. Photosynthesis. Hell yeah, baby. You got some chlorophyll for me, baby? What about chloroform? No, I shouldn't make that joke. That's not funny. Alright, let's try cat. Oh, cat's number 5. If I had have done my real first word, we would have gotten so close. How do I get the aware emote? What do I do? Okay, dog is 10 and cat is 5. And tiger isn't. Feline is 17. You'll send me a disc on how to add it? Okay, I'll add it. Pause, whisker, purr. Let's try purr. What else do people have as pets? Hamster is really close. Maybe it's a gerbil. What are those things called? Mouse? Guinea pig? How do you spell guinea pig? Features of Catwoman, indeed. It doesn't know the word. It doesn't know the word. It said it doesn't know. Maybe it's a rat. People have pet rats. Or maybe it's a ferret. It was ferret. I am a genius. I'm solving all the puzzles tonight. Look at me go. Is this what trauma and caffeine does to a girl? Maybe I just need to be really upset to do really... See, this would have been so good when I was at uni. Could I just get really upset and then ace all my exams? Can I say do, re, mi, fa? No. Why was ferret the answer? You got number 3, so you're a partial genius. I'll give that to you. I will allow it. Why is orange always a high word? We'll never know. Other your voice is AI. What do you mean other your voice is AI? That sentence doesn't make sense. Are you like a really bad AI and that's why you can't put together a coherent sentence? I don't know. Can I say anime boobies? Yeah, you don't have to trick me into saying anime boobies. I'll say anime boobies. Don't actually say that. Anime boobies? Wait, is your voice AI? No, this is my voice, unfortunately. Unfortunately, these are the cards that I was dealt. Melon. I don't know. Hello, Hamasan Naruto. Whoa. Welp, ignore you? I didn't ignore you. You wrote melon twice and I wrote melon as soon as I saw you. You know there's a delay on YouTube, right? Have I tried red? Ooh. Oh, you mean ignore you because you were wrong? Oh, I thought you were saying I was ignoring you. I was like, dude, I'm not. Instead of doing your job, you scroll a bit more and you end up here. Yeah. Haynes? Someone should call PC's bosses. We don't know where PC lives. Nah, bro's using an AI or a voice changer. He cannot say do... Yeah, because I think you're trying to make me say somebody wants to do me or something. People try and get me to say all types of things here. Lavender. Lilac. I don't know that word either, so give me a break. Indigo? We already did indigo. Where did it put indigo? All the way down the bottom. I did go through all the colors. I did indigo and violet. Gold. Stop acting suspicious. This is not AI voice or voice changer. Why shouldn't I say? Because I'm not your performing seal, okay? I'm not gonna say... Like, am I a toddler? Are you teaching me to speak? This is clearly a guy using a voice changer. Yeah, I've got a huge, huge cock and it's bigger than yours. So I can understand why you would feel intimidated. I mean, my clitoris is probably bigger than your dick. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Art. And by the way, I have a normal size clitoris, just in case anyone was wondering. It's not like one of those freakishly large ones. Goes away. Do you like 9 Inch Nails version of this song or Johnny Cash's cover? Well, I shouldn't say 9 Inch Nails version because it's 9 Inch Nails' song. Rainbow? I think I did Rainbow. Oh, maybe it's Prism. Maybe it's Spectrum. A word some people in chat are familiar with today. Hello, how am I today? Did I guess any gemstone color names like Sapphire, Emerald, or Ruby? I did not, but thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it. I don't think it's gonna be... No, I don't think it's gonna like it. Broken thoughts I cannot repair. Pink? Ooh. I have a pink gaming chair, even though I'm not a girly girl, because I was going to make a Sailor Moon gaming chair, but the real Sailor Moon gaming chair was like $600. So I just bought a normal pink one, and I bought like transfer things to iron on, but I haven't done it yet. True story. Not that that's interesting to anybody, but yeah. I made myself a little Sailor Moon setup. Bro got caught using a voice changer or an AI voice. Yep, you got me. You got me. Me and my big man balls go around using a voice changer. Mm-hmm. Notice I ignore all the AI voice questions. Obviously a dude. Yeah, obviously. Does that mean that my endometriosis and my PCOS is cured? And also my sore tits for like 2 weeks before my period? Does that mean that's gonna go away? Because, that would be convenient. Also, just all the crap I have to endure whilst leaving the house and being female because men are creeps. Is that going to also cease, seeing as though I'm just a dude with a voice changer? Because I sure hope. That would solve a lot of my issues. You know my man wants fame? What, like my boyfriend? How would you know what he wants? How do you even know my boyfriend exists? I could have a husband. I could be a lesbian. All right, blue is our highest word, but why? I think we're going to have to get a hint. I don't even think it's going to be a color. Maybe it's the pride flag. No. Blood? Sure. Ooh. Contexto is anti-pride confirmed? Well, I'm not saying that they're bigoted, but I'm not saying they're not bigoted. You know what? We're going to get a hint. Shield? What? Red Cross? Coat of arms? Emblem. Ooh, I like it. Armor. Logo. Alright, logo and shield are really, really high. Harold. Healthy Harold. You haven't seen me in a while? How have I been? I've been alright. How have you been? Icon? Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing. Hierophant Hermit? Have you been reading the tarot? I think I tried flag. Oh, what about banner? Sneakers? Sure, we can give it a crack. No. Computer said no. Uniform? Hello, Thomas. Guts? How am I? I'm okay. How are you? Shoes? Plate, red, blue, logo, shield. Helmet? Helmet and shield. Chest plate. Where am I from? I am from Western Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Wedding? Maybe like a lance or something. No. Shield, helmet, and logo. Shield, helmet, and logo. You're from the Czech Republic? Oh, my mum is Czech. My mum was born in the Czech Republic. and my grandparents and my great-grandparents and my great-great-grandparents and my great-great... Yeah, anyway, you get the point. I'm half Czech, is my point. Yeah. Do I know Czech? I used to speak Czech when I was little, but I don't like to speak it as an adult because I have very bad pronunciation. Soldier? Doesn't know that word. Military? Oh, did I spell... Don't worry, I spelled soldier wrong. I can't even speak English. Boots? Military. Did I try military? Maybe it's night. No. Navy? Police? Army? Marines? No. Maybe it's a crusader. Air Force? Paladin? What is that? What is what? How about cap? No way. No way. How are we gonna get that? How are we ever gonna get that? Well, I ended my streak of being a genius and getting everything right all by myself tonight. It had to end. My streak of geniusness had to end. That's okay. That's okay. You know what? It's probably because I stopped crying about the possum dying that I lost all my super smart abilities. I can't believe I couldn't save the possum. I'm so sad. Do I need to rate? No, don't make me distressed just in order to make my IQ, my liquid IQ, my fluid IQ, not liquid IQ. See, I don't even know what I'm saying. It's all over. It's all over for me. All right, well, we're gonna guess where in the world is this dish from. Wait, is that what's next? I don't even know. White beans, olive oil, onions, carrot, celery, tomatoes, tomato paste, garlic, bay leaves, salt, black pepper, parsley, lemon juice, water, red pepper flakes, paprika, vegetable broth, and thyme. Hang on, guys. I gotta take my jumper off. I'm sitting on an electric blanket and I'm cooking my little bum. Give me a second. All right. I turned it down. Sounds and looks Middle Eastern. Yeah, I think it might be Spanish, though. I think we'll go with Spain. All right, Spain is warm. Do Italians do beans? Yeah, I believe they do. They're a gassy people. Don't tell them I said that, but they're a gassy... I used to live with an Italian girl and she used to fart really badly. Oh, that reminds me. I have to talk about Katy Perry and Ruby Rose later. Girls farting reminded me of that for a reason. I have been a Katy Perry truther since day one, and I am vindicated. All right, where are we going? Which direction are we going? It's your uncle's bean soup. Does your uncle fart heaps? It's got white beans. That feels very, very... All right, we'll try Italy. Italy is hot. Fasolato? Fasolata? Beans? It is indeed beans. It's Greek? Greece and Cyprus. Oh, I think this is gonna be Mexican. Corn, masa dough, pork or chicken, refried beans, shredded lettuce, salsa, queso fresco, or... Okay, I'm gonna butcher this, but give me some grace, okay? Okay, it's gonna be a Spanish, so that J is gonna be an H and not a Y. Hang on, Kodaha cheese, sour cream, onion, tomatoes, avocado, lime, cilantro, jalapenos, or as they call them on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, jalapenos, and I think that should be the pronunciation because it's yeah, it's better. And pickled jalapeno. Check out chicken adobo. I don't get to choose what food it gives me. It gives me a random food and I have to guess what country it's from. This dish features a small, thick tortilla shaped like a boat, fried until crispy. It's topped with a variety of ingredients such as shredded meat, refried beans, shredded lettuce, diced onions, cheese, and salsa. The combination of flavors and textures makes it a versatile and popular street food, often enjoyed as a savory snack or light meal. Mexico. All right. Flour, sugar, butter, eggs, baking powder, salt, milk, water, lemon juice, cinnamon stick, ginger, and cardamom. This dish is a sweet syrup-soaked pastry that features twisted or braided dough. It's deep-fried to a golden brown perfection and then dipped in chilled sugar syrup, resulting in a crispy exterior with a soft, sticky interior, often infused with flavors like cinnamon or ginger. This delightful treat is known for its sweet, comforting taste and satisfying texture contrast. It's best served cold. French? Yeah, we'll try French. France? France. That's what I meant to say. It's okay, guys. Look, I went from being a genius and like guessing everything correctly and doing everything by myself too. I don't know, being completely brain dead. I guess that's where we are now. It's got ginger and cardamom. Maybe it's Indian. I'm gonna try India. Or it might be like Persia or something. All right. Is this what happens when your sister has too much cocaine? Strong independent VTuber, indeed. I'm so sad about that possum, guys. That was seriously traumatizing. As an Indian, you don't recognize that at all? Hello, noobhead. Sounds European. Yeah, it might be from Israel or New York or somewhere. Okay, I gave up. Sounds South African. All right, let's try South Africa. Well, there you go, it's South Africa. Veal or chicken, flour, butter, olive oil, lemon juice, white wine, salt, pepper, parsley, capers, mushrooms, and garlic. This dish This dish features thinly sliced cuts of meat, typically veal, quickly sauteed until tender and flavorful. It's often accompanied by a light, savory sauce made from wine broth, lemon or capers. The delicate preparation allows the meat to absorb the sauce beautifully, often served alongside vegetables or pasta. It offers a subtle yet satisfying culinary experience that highlights the tenderness and taste of the meat. Well, it says pasta, so let's just try Italy. Yep. Okay. Flour, yeast, milk, butter, egg, sugar, salt, ham, bacon, olives, raisins, brown sugar, and walnuts. To make this dish, prepare a dough with flour, yeast, sugar, salt, butter, and milk. Roll it out into a rectangle, then layer ham, raisins, and olives on top. Roll the dough tightly into a log, seal the edges, and then let it rise. Brush with egg wash and bake until golden brown. Cool slightly before slicing and serving. You're from Italy? Nice. Venezuela? You know what? It could be. Usually when we don't know where something's from, it's from Argentina. Where am I from? I'm from Australia. It's a Christmas food, so Sweden. Yeah, we'll try Sweden. Sweden is ice cold. Let's try... I believe that you were British by the accent. That's very offensive. I've never been so offended in my entire life. Hi, Uma, like Uma Thurman from Kill Bill. Have I tried Venezuela? It did cool for Argentina, but yeah, I'll try Venezuela. Ooh, good job, Thomas. Cheese, white wine, and garlic. This looks like fondue, so maybe Switzerland. This dish consists of melted cheese served in a communal pot over a portable stove. Diners dip pieces of bread into the cheese using long forks. It is typically flavored with white wine, garlic, and kirsch. Variations may include other ingredients like herbs or various cheeses. It's a warm, hearty meal ideal for sharing, fostering a convivial social dining experience around there. Uma Musume Pretty Derby? Yeah, but I'm not a horse girl. I'm just a girl who can't afford to be near horses. Eggplant, ground beef, onions, garlic, tomatoes, green peppers, tomato paste, parsley, olive oil, salt, black pepper, water, ground lamb, pepper paste, red pepper flakes, cumin, sugar. This dish translates to split belly. It consists of whole eggplants that are fried, sliced down the middle, and heavily stuffed with a savory mixture of mincemeat, Minced beef or lamb, onions, garlic, tomato, and parsley. After being peeled, the eggplants are baked in a rich tomato broth until completely tender. This comforting, flavor-packed meal is traditionally served warm alongside a bed of fluffy white rice. You've been to Switzerland? They love fondue. Yeah, they do. Alright, we got some rice. Do we want to try Turkey? Just see where we land. It was Turkish. Alright, this is gonna be Malaysian or Indonesian. Rice, coconut milk, chicken, beef, tempeh. Okay, it's Indonesian. Tempeh, tofu, sambal, fried noodles, fried fish, peanuts, boiled eggs, vegetables, fried coconut, soy sauce, shrimp paste, turmeric, lemongrass, galangal, ginger, coriander, cumin, shallots, garlic, chili, lime leaves, pandan leaves, karasik, serunding, ikan bilis, and potatoes. Sorry for butchering all of those. This dish is a communal meal traditionally served on a platter lined with banana leaves. It consists of fragrant rice surrounded by a variety of flavorful side dishes such as curry chicken, beef rendang, fried noodles, sambal, pickles, and fried coconut. It is designed for sharing among a group of people, promoting harmony and togetherness during gatherings and celebrations. Indonesia. Yay! Whew. Alright, should we play World Guesser now? Yeah, let's play World Guesser. And then we're going to talk about some gossip. And some news, you know, all of the above. Does anybody speak Spanish? We used to have someone that spoke Spanish. Well, they said they could speak Spanish. We don't know if that's true. Oh, I thought they really liked Bon Jovi, but it doesn't say Bon Jovi. It's Portuguese, you think? Yeah, it could be Brazil. But don't forget the gossip. Yeah, we're in Brazil. Okay, well, I can't tell the difference between Portuguese and Spanish, so that's fine. Ooh, what's going on here? I wanna take the breath that's true. When I see nothing. Does anyone know where in Brazil we are? Can we guess? Yeah, let's just guess randomly. It looks like it's forest. I mean, not too shabby, honestly. Alright. We got some Arabic. Where's this truck? Do you have a website on you, sir? Not that I can see because the writing's too small. Oh, we're in the desert. Yeah, we are in the desert. Saudi Arabia? I mean, possibly. Oh, there's a flag up here. Go towards the flag. Hopefully we can see what it is. This looks kind of halal. It looks very halal, Kazilla. It looks very halal. There's not even 1% haram in this country. Everything is 100% halal. Oh, what does the flag say? Show yourself to me. That doesn't sound sus at all. Does anyone know what this flag is? Yeah, it is a flag. I was just trying to get a good picture of it. You don't know? Sorry, that's okay. Alright, let's go with that. We did it! Oh, we're in Oman again. Look, they got the flags flying, baby. Alright, let's guess. I must ask you a question. Uh-oh. You don't exist? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Conehead. South Africa? What the hell? It's Silverchair. I was just making fun of Silverchair before. That's hilarious. Anyway, won't you come with me to a place in a little town? The way to get this to go straight down. Man, there is no sink. The water out of the tap is very hard to drink. I have a beautiful voice, and I really don't. I used to be able to sing before I got lupus, but I can't breathe properly anymore, and my throat is just buggered. It's just all buggered, but yeah, I used to sing. But think about it. Silverchair and Danielle from New Jeans are both from Newcastle. Coincidence? I think not. I don't know where I'm going with that, but... Actually, there's probably like 1 million people in Newcastle these days, right? What is the population of Newcastle? Population of Newcastle, New South Wales. 174,000. Actually, no, that's pretty good. That's pretty good to get, like... What, there's 3 people in Silverchair plus Danny? That's 4 international superstars in 3 decades. I think that's pretty good. I wonder what it was in the 90s, because everybody left after the steel mill closed. That's why... Oh, Newcastle used to have the highest suicide rate in the world in the 90s after they closed the steel mill. Oh, they had higher in the 90s because there used to be employment there. They have a high batting average, yeah. Am I streaming at like 10:30 p.m? Yeah, it's 10:27. Anyway, that was a side quest. I just went on a side quest. Hell yeah. That's what I do. I have the same time zone as you. Oh, where are you? Are you in Japan? Or Vladivostok? Where else could you be? Where has the same time zone as us? Japan, Vladivostok. I don't know. Oh, is this Albania? No, it's not. Nah, near the Gold Coast. Oh, so you're in Australia. You tricked me. So you're just in Queensland. Okay, well... Queensland is like a whole nother planet. Well, they definitely are built differently up there. I will say that. Hello, Gamertech. What happened? We fell off the edge of the world. Maybe it's like Peru or Bolivia. Why are you getting Pakistan vibes though? It might be Pakistan. Hang on. Nah, but this is giving Latin language. When I don't know what something is, because I can't tell the difference between Spanish and Portuguese, I just say it's giving Latin language group, because then I sound way less dumb. That's what we're gonna do now to conceal our handicaps in life, which are many and which are great. You know, that's what we'll do. Back scroll, yeah. Ooh. They got a family about something. De la Familia? Ooh. Something's happening in the family, guys. I don't know what, but there's something. Maybe there are big Fast and the Furious fans. I don't know. Taking a while? It is taking a while. We don't know where we are. And I haven't seen any good clues, so I guess we'll just... keep on going. Let's look at that food. Well, let's just find writing that tells us where we are. Is this a palateria? What? I thought that said something about pastry, but it did not. Oh, they got sushi. They got Corona. Maybe we're in Mexico. Let's try Mexico. I know they drink Corona in other places in the world, but you know what? I'm ready to commit to Mexico. Because that's the type of girl that I am. And I was right. Completely wrong part of Mexico. But look, we're just doing our best out here, guys. We're just doing our best. Oh, there's flags, but they don't show any country. Oh, what we got up here? I think we're in a Scandinavia. Utskitstorn? Somewhere European. Yeah, it's definitely... I feel like it's gonna be Norway, Finland, or... What's the other one called? Sweden? I don't know. My brain is not braining today, guys. Let's go down here. I wanted to go up the other road, but you know what? We're stuck here now. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Nordic country vibes? Yeah, that's why I said Scandinavia. I said it's either Finland, Norway, or Sweden. Ooh, it's got blue and yellow. It might be Sweden. Or maybe that's just the color of that person's tent. Ooh, what's going on? They're speaking at us in foreign tongues. Let's find out. Yeah, indeed. Oh, wait. Dot. We gotta get closer to this side so we can see the URL. No. Try Norway. I just gotta get the URL on this sign. Where'd the sign go? Oh. E? Is SE Sweden? I thought SE... Oh, maybe SW is Switzerland, so it is Sweden with SE. Okay. That makes sense. That'll do. I mean, close enough. Close enough. Alright, let's talk about some gossip. I won't watch another video about it because then I can post my own video and it's all original stuff. I'll just look for an article about it and then we can discuss it. Because, you know, your girl likes a gossip. And I believe this. I would just preface this with saying, I am a believer. Farron, how are you? Alright, so we don't know what year, but probably around 2008-ish at the Spice Market nightclub in Melbourne, which I think was at the Grand Hyatt Hotel. Hi Babovian, you're a Melbourne clubber. Can I try Thailand? I don't get to choose what country. It just puts me in a random country. So basically Ruby Rose has a queue. So Ruby Rose is this girl. She used to be a VJ on Channel V in Australia, and that's kind of how she got famous in Australia. She thinks she was like born in 86ish, so she would be like 40 this year or like early 40s. It was at the Hyatt. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, she, you know, before Katy Perry was famous, she was, you know, the bigger name, and they used to be friends and they would hang out. Anyway, Ruby Rose is alleging, and I believe this happened 2008, 2009-ish. This is like from my own. She waited almost 2 decades for this. It's a long time ago. Oh, 2010, she's alleging it happened. So basically what she's alleging is that Katy Perry was, you know, Katy Perry is a fuckwit. Let's just say that Katy Perry fucking gives me douche chills. She's such a cringe human being. Like, she just goes around groping people. She has no concept of boundaries. She just has no self-awareness. Yeah, she's always been a fuckwit, always been a tryhard, always been all of those things. But apparently in 2010, Ruby Rose had enough of her shit. She was pretending to be asleep at this nightclub in her friend's lap because she didn't want to deal with Katy, because Katy's a drunk F-word, right? So Katy Perry decides to walk up to Ruby Rose, who's lying down on a couch on her friend's lap, pull her underwear to the side, and put her disgusting little smegma encrusted vulva and rub her snail mucin all over Ruby Rose's face. Ruby Rose vomits, projectile vomits. Now, how this came out was Katy Perry tweeted. Sorry, Katy Perry didn't tweet. Katy Perry was watching Justin Bieber at Coachella, and apparently he was just playing YouTube videos of himself. And apparently Katy Perry was like, well, thank God he has YouTube Premium. I don't want to watch any ads. Someone tweeted about that. And then Ruby Rose just decides, and apparently, just for the record, I would like to state, Ruby Rose is known to have beautiful princess disorder. So, you know, she's not so good with the emotional regulation. So today, that's what tipped her over the edge. Oh, sorry, the other day, I think it was yesterday, that's what tipped her over the edge, was seeing that tweet. And she said, I wouldn't listen. She said something along the lines of like, I wouldn't listen to anything Katy Perry says. She essayed me at... Oh, wait. Here it is. Katy Perry SA'd me at Spice Market nightclub in Melbourne. I'm not interested in filing a report, but she is welcome to sue me. She won't, because it happened. I have photos and it was witnessed by multiple people. And yeah, I 100% believe this. I'm just trying to find a timeline of, there's various like footage around of like Katy Perry just doing inappropriate things to people on stage. Like she's groped Justin Bieber. Anna Kendrick gave an interview, I think, with Jimmy Kimmel, where she said like Katy Perry just came up to her and started finger banging her cleavage. Like, this girl has no sense of boundaries, and I don't doubt for a second that this is true. Now look, is Ruby Rose a perfect victim? No. Apparently when she was dating one of the Veronicas, I think it's the one that dated Billy Corgan, Jessica, what is her last name? Jessica, some Italian surname. Sorry, it's evading me right now. Anyway, one of the girls from the Veronicas, apparently Ruby Rose was like, Jessica Veronica. Yes, that's her name. Jessica Veronica. I think it's Lisa and Jess in the Veronicas, right? Anyway, apparently she was like very abusive towards Jess, and it's a whole thing. And look, like she does have borderline personality disorder. But I 100% believe that Katy Perry did this. Look, I have been a Katy Perry truther since day one. Those eyes, look at those eyes. Look at her. Look at her. These are the eyes of a predator. This is what happens when you're low IQ, have no self-awareness, and think that you're just entitled to do whatever you want to anyone else. Like, don't you think like the face just gives duh. Like, this is just the fact that this woman can like breathe and walk at the same time. Amazing, honestly. Doesn't she just like, the fact that like she's a famous singer and not like and doesn't have a carer is math related to science? I mean, come on. Katie kind of dirt? Yeah, exactly. She's a dumbass. She's what we call a dumbass. Anyway, that's the goss on that. What other goss should we cover? What was Ruby Rose in? Her breakout role in the US was Orange is the New Black. And then everybody found her really, really striking in that. So she started getting a lot of notoriety. She was seen hanging out with like Kendall Jenner and all the Taylor Swift, all those popular girls at like the Met Gala. And she kind of became like A-list overnight, but it didn't really transfer into much. I think, again, because of her BPD, I don't think she got given like the role of Batwoman, Batgirl, I don't know, something like that. One of those Batman adjacent female roles. She got given that, and yeah, she just basically got blacklisted from Hollywood. I guess like if you know somebody with borderline personality disorder, they're not really good at holding down employment. So I think, yeah. And look, like people with BPD can be nightmares and also be victims of assault. Like those, you know, those things aren't mutually exclusive. So I will say I 100% believe Ruby Rose, because this is math related to science, freaking princess genius. Frankly, you feel sad for Bieber, yeah. I think Bieber's a fuckwit, but I also think he's had a really hard time from being famous from when he was really young. See, two things can be true at the same time. He's had a hard life, but he's also a fuckwit. And his music is like nails on a chalkboard. I said it. All right. Give me some links, Hyperbovian. Let's keep on going with gossip mode. We're into it. Am I dank pods? Like, do I live in a pod that's dank? I mean, I have been accused of being a pod person. You don't know any gossip? Yeah, but like about the Pope, about current affairs, about, you know, anything. Let's just go. Give me a segment. Yeah, news, gossip. News and gossip are the same thing. News is just gossip about like geopolitics and politicians and, you know, events that happen. It's still gossip. It's all gossip. Celebrity news, you've been staying away from these. Yeah, well, celebrities are typically awful people. But dumb celebs don't have nukes. Well, not yet. Trump attacked the Pope? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Derp, derp, derp. Sorry, but this is the face that Derp built. I'm just gonna have to turn off PJ Harvey and Nick Cave because I can't deal right now. Actually, you guys can still listen to it. I can't listen to it. I can't concentrate. All right. Donald Trump's AI Jesus image sparks backlash as Pope Leo responds to president's attacks. Donald Trump shared an image of himself as a Jesus-like figure on social media, but says a now deleted post actually depicts him as a doctor. Yeah. The post exacerbated anger among Catholics and others, including some of his supporters and allies, after the US president earlier insulted Pope Leo online. The Pope says he is not afraid of the Trump administration and will keep speaking out against war. As all Catholics should, because if you're pro-life, you're pro-meaningless civilian deaths. It's literally your religion. Pope Leo is weak on crime and terrible for foreign policy. The Pope is the head of the Roman Catholic Church, mate. He doesn't work in law enforcement. He does not work in law enforcement. Trump is such a fuckwit for real. He really is. Please do a countdown with Mommy S ASMR. I'm gonna say no. The image showed Trump dressed in white robes and placing his hand on the forehead of a bedridden hospital patient. Jesus is often depicted in like these exact garments, so obviously, and we know Jesus performed miracles because he was the incarnation of God, the Son in the Holy Trinity, which is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, or the Holy Spirit, depending on how you like to roll. I'm a Catholic that sometimes likes to say Holy Ghost and sometimes say Holy Spirit because, you know, I'm like that. I'm a little bit spicy. I'm a little bit flavorful. Oh, I want to read the whole thing. Pope Leo is weak on crime. Sorry, guys, I cannot do a Trump impersonation to save my life. And terrible for foreign policy. He talks about fear of the Trump administration, but doesn't mention the fear that the Catholic Church and all other Christian organizations had during COVID when they were arresting priests, ministers, and everybody else for holding church services, even when going outside and being 10 and even 20 feet apart. I like his brother Louis or Louis, I don't know, much better than I like him because Louis is all MAGA. He gets it and Leo doesn't. I don't want a pope who thinks it's okay for Iran to have nuclear weapons. I don't want a pope who thinks it's terrible that America attacked Venezuela. I don't want a pope that's Catholic. I don't want a pope that follows the 10 Commandments. Are you okay, mate? I would ask if Trump was dropped on the head as a child, but I think at this stage, it's pretty obvious that there's some mental decline or like previous head trauma because after deleting the image, Mr. Trump said, I did post it and I thought it was me as a doctor and it had to do with Red Cross. As a Red Cross worker there, which we support. Both posts prompted demands for an apology from some of Mr. Trump's Christian followers. The statement made by President Trump on Truth Social regarding the Pope were entirely inappropriate and disrespectful. I think we should look now, so we can link this together. We should look at the Pope's pro-Islam comments that he made. I haven't looked into it yet, but you know, I should. I am a lazy Catholic. And the 7 deadly sins were by Dante, not by in the Divine Comedy in Dante's Inferno. So you know they're not exactly scripture. So being a sloth is okay, not according to some dead Italian author who can write a good novel. But, you know, according to the church. Well, it's not okay that I'm lazy, but, you know, that's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. I'll just look for it myself. During his December 2025 visit to Lebanon, Pope Leo I can't read Roman numerals. Is this 14th or 16th? I should know that. Praised the country as a model for Christian-Muslim coexistence, urging Western nations to overcome fears of Islam and embrace dialogue. He highlighted Lebanese examples of interfaith friendship and collaboration. Oh, this is like growing up in Granville, where all the Muslims and Christians can be friends together. He highlighted Lebanese examples of interfaith friendship and collaboration, suggesting such harmony is possible elsewhere. The late Pope Francis also contacted the Holy Family Catholic Church in Gaza. Yeah. There are people don't realize how many Christians there are in the Middle East, and they were the people that were like they're the not the ancestors, they're the what's the opposite of ancestor? They're the descendants. They're the descendants of the people that were evangelized by the actual apostles of the Bible. So yeah, they're literally the descendants of the original Christians that live in occupied Palestine. And Syria has a big Christian population. A lot of these countries, like Iran has like 1 million Christians. So he's literally in the West Bank as well, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Yeah. And there's the Church of the Nativity as well. Is that the same thing? I think so. Anyway, it's like the place where the manger where Jesus Christ was born is in Palestine as well. There's a lot of very, very, very holy sites. And obviously, like, it's split between the Orthodox and the Catholic churches. But the patriarchs and the Pope have both come out and said that modern Israel is not biblical. I'm trying to find an article that's got both the Pope's comments and the Patriarch's comments, but there should be a statement somewhere. I just can't find it right now. On January the 17th, 2026, the patriarchs and head of churches in Jerusalem issued a joint statement labeling Christian Zionism the belief that modern political Israel is a direct fulfillment of biblical prophecy as a damaging ideology that causes confusion and harms the Christian presence in the Holy Land. Distinct entities. Church leaders in Jerusalem argue that the modern state of Israel, established in 1948, is a political secular entity that should not be confused with the covenantal theocratic Israel described in the Bible. Yeah, because the covenant was like the third temple is the Christian church. That's where the Holy Spirit now resides. So like all this, like we need to build a third temple, yada, 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 that all these Christian Zionists have been brainwashed into, which by the way would mean that the Antichrist is coming back. And don't Christians realize that the Jewish Messiah and the Antichrist are the same person? It's very concerning. It's very scary. Like, whether or not you believe in like the book of Revelation, like why would you want that? Why would you want everybody that you know and love to die and your friends that aren't Christian to like burn in hell? Gross behavior. Anyway, people are crazy. Everybody's weird. And that's the takeaway. And Katy Perry, stop rubbing your dirty vajayjay on people's faces. It's nasty. Dude, apparently Ruby Rose projectile vomited after Katy Perry rubbed her snail mucin on all over her face. Like, I reckon Katy Perry doesn't have very good personal hygiene. Because if your genitals smell that bad, that means like you don't wash yourself. That's gross. Whoa. Let's have a look what's cracking on YouTube. Oh yeah, they caught Desi Freeman, and by caught I mean they shot him. That happened ages ago, but we never covered it. But yeah, he got found about 100 kilometers from where he ran away. Like a little bitch. I forgot your links. Oh, sorry. Pope says Christian-Muslim communion unfolds under protection of Theotokos. That sounds... During his visit to Algeria, the head of the Vatican spoke of the unity of followers of the two religions under the protection of Lala Miriam? I don't know, I'm going with that. Pope Leo published a message on X in which he called for the communion between Christian and Muslims and presented it as a sign of unity in a world divided by conflict. Communion between Christians and Muslims takes shapes under the mantle of Our Lady of Africa, Pope Leo wrote. Here in Algeria, the maternal love of... Oh, okay, this is a saint then, if it's Our Lady. No, it must be the Virgin Mary if it's Our Lady. Lala Maryam gathers everyone as children within our rich diversity and our shared aspiration for dignity, love, justice, and peace. In his message, the head of the Roman Catholic Church used both the Catholic title, Our Lady of Africa, and the Islamic... Oh, okay, they call her Lady Mary. And the Islamic Berber name, Lala Maryam, Lady Mary. Through this gesture, the pontiff sought to underscore what he presented as the compatibility of the two religions. The visit to Algeria was the first trip by the head of the Roman Catholic Church to that country in history. The pontiffs described living together in unity and peace as a convincing sign for contemporary society. There you go, guys. Oh yeah, Albo is visiting... Albo is visiting his best mate Lawrence in Singapore at the moment. Let's look at that, because one of our favorite people is Catzilla. Plop, plop, plop. Actually, maybe we should watch a video.
How important is Singapore?
Is there a short one? Okay, that's 23 minutes. This is from Sky News saying he's begging. All right.
Dwarfed by hulking metal structures.
VTuber trying to live stream is funny. Funny, haha.
One of the biggest oil.
Ooh, Spotify is playing. It's very distracting. Hang on. How am I gonna do this? Because if I turn down the volume here, I can't hear the video. Can I call you Bungle? Like Mr. Bungle? I'll just stop Spotify. Duh. Sorry, guys. My brain is Swiss cheese tonight. Alright, let's try this again. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Panda News! Yay!
Dwarfed by hulking metal structures, the Prime Minister tours Jurong Island, one of the biggest oil refining hubs in the world.
Well, I'm seeing Prime Minister Wong this morning, so we're going to be on time.
Seeing with his own eyes where much of Australia's petrol is purchased before inspecting.
I just saw Catzilla hiding in the background. Catzilla, I can see you. I can see a Catzilla Firefox hiding in the background, I think. I can see her hide. I can see them hiding behind the oil reservoir.
A tanker delivering LNG to Singapore directly from
Wait,
WA.
Cadzilla's right over
Swapping
here.
his safety gear for a suit.
Hello, my friend.
Anthony Albanese embraced Prime Minister Lawrence Wong. The two leaders inking a beefed up.
Look, this represents mine and Catzilla's friendship. This is me and this is Catzilla and we're best friends. Look at us. Look at us.
Agreement to make maximum efforts to keep fuel and gas flowing as the Middle East conflict continues.
This is a win-win. That is why Prime Minister Wong and I have just signed the joint statement that will protect our mutual energy security and to support the flow of fuels and LNG between our two countries.
The statement encouraging but not binding. The scramble for fuel underscoring just how vulnerable Australia is.
Why do we have to go cap in hand to Singapore when we have a whole continent available to ourselves here that's got plenty of oil and gas available?
Singapore is Australia's biggest supplier of petrol and second biggest source of jet fuel and diesel. But its refineries rely on oil from the Middle East, and as supplies...
I thought she said the refiners rely on oil from the Middle East. I was like, hang on, what's happening here?
...have tightened, they've scaled back production. Asked if Australia would be prioritised if exports need to be curbed.
We do not plan to restrict exports. We didn't have to do so even in the darkest days of COVID.
The Prime Minister is just as confident in private as he is in public.
The two leaders taking each other at their word, both in possession of something the other needs.
Supply,
And this is what we need to be doing. We need to, like, these are literally our neighbors. Like, why are we fucking with, like, the UK, Canada? Obviously, we'll fuck with New Zealand. They're our boys. We love them. Even though they didn't invent the flat white, they didn't invent the pavlova, you know. They're our annoying little brother that's always lying to everybody and trying to steal our achievements, but that's okay because some of them are hot, so we'll forgive them. But this is what we should we should be doing. We should be being friends with Singapore and Indonesia and all of Southeast Asia and all of East Asia, because honestly, Asians and Australians have so much in common. We love to gamble, we love to drink, we're all sarcastic, we're like best friends. And that's the way it should be. And also they bring us their delicious, delicious, tasty food. And, you know, it's a pretty good cultural exchange, I will say. We enjoy them immensely. Asia number 1. Or Australia number 1, Asia number 2. Don't get mad, Asia. Okay, you could be equal first. We could come to some type of arrangement. I don't know.
and supply. That is our priority. That is what we are focused on.
The Prime Minister is expected to visit more countries in coming weeks. His government's agenda is now consumed by one objective: to get fuel, whether it's leaning on key trading partners or underwriting cargoes from the other side of the world. Because even if this ceasefire holds, the high prices and supply shortages are likely to persist for many months to come. Jane Norman, ABC News, Singapore.
Australia is Asia now. Australia's always been Asia, dude. I don't know if you've looked at a map, but oh, there's this. I don't really watch true crime, but I watch this one true crime channel. It's called Dark Asia with Megan. She's this Korean girl who speaks with like this weird American, like Daria-esque accent because she learned to speak English from listening to Sherlock Holmes tapes. Anyway, I love her, so I watch her channel, but she does like all true crime stories from around Asia, and she lives in Malaysia currently at the moment. And she I think it was today or yesterday, she did, what I'm talking about is Oceania. Yeah, I'm not saying we're literally in the continent of, oh my God. Can somebody help Corned Queef out? Oh, by the way, that's a brilliant name. Corned Queef is a fucking brilliant name. Sorry, that's great. I didn't even realize that's what your name was. That's amazing. I realize it's not literally Asia, but we are in the Asia, like we're in the Asia Pacific region. Anyway, like I'm not, like we do actually have geography in Australia. So believe it or not, I am informed how tectonics and continents work, actually. There you go. But what was I saying before I was thrown off topic? I don't even remember, but I feel like I was saying something. La 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 la. My brain is gone. My brain is dead. Because it doesn't work no more. Anyway, I don't remember what we were saying. But yeah, we need to be friends. That's my point. And yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm really sad about that possum, so I'm gonna soothe myself. But like, join the Discord if you're new and you like what you see. Ooh. And, yeah. That's about it, really. I am brain dead. Don't worry, tomorrow's Friday. Oh, God. Why is there another day in the week? I don't want to. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I just keep on saying anyway because my brain is dead. But let's go. All right, guys. I'm going to end it. Should we raid or nah? We raiding? Yeah, let's raid. Let's raid. All right, guys, we're going to raid. I'll let Hyperbovian sort it out. Kazilla, if you would like to nominate a raidee, how are my videos going? They're going all right. All right, see you next time, guys. Bye.